Hey guys, you've joined us live on Moneycontrol. I'm Manisha Gupta, and headlines clearly coming out of IIBX today, and we have seen latest notifications suggesting that now it is allowed for the qualified jewelers at IIBX to also import silver in various forms there. Well, let us remind you that IIBX in some recent past has been making a lot of records. For the month of September, we saw gold traded and delivered at around 1.2 tons, and until now 2.2 tons of gold has been delivered. The latest news on silver clearly adds another feather in the cap. As of now, we do understand that there are 102 jewelers who are members at IIBX, and there are some of those applications still pending there. Also, IIBX has started mock trading in the US denominated gold futures there, and we are looking at various other steps coming in from the exchange as well. Joining us, the man himself, we have Ashok Gautam, who's MD and CEO at IIBX. Mr. Gautam, hi, and congratulations for various feats achieved in last many months there. But I will start with silver first, and the latest notification from the Government of India. What does that really mean?
Thank you, Manisha ji, for inviting me. So this was a notification which we have been waiting for quite some time, and thanks to our regulator IFSCA and their intervention with various government departments, and now DGFT has last night issued this notification whereby what they have permitted is that apart from the usual other channels of nominated banks and nominated agencies, the qualified jewelers, as approved by IFSCA, they can also import silver through IIBX. And what we propose to do out of this notification is, though we are now having our discussions with the regulator, our product design is almost ready. We were in fact in readiness, and our IT systems have also been tested. But whatever the final contours of the product gets approved, we'll align our IT systems with that. Along with us, our depository has also geared up, and they are also almost ready with all the IT enablements. So just to bring this to your audience, notice that we will be launching contracts for silver in the bar form, which will be the 30 kg bar form, and also in the pallet form. Pallet, we are having discussions what market wants. In fact, this has been our endeavor from day one, that at IIBX we try to engage more and more with the market participants, both domestic and overseas, and whatever is the best for the market, we bring those products and product variants for the users. Okay. So here, yes, ma'am, you're saying.
Yeah. So no, the silver is one part of it. As you said, you are getting ready. There has been a readiness already, but you are standing tall on the gold numbers that have come out for the month of September. Do take us through that too.
Manisha ji, in fact, September was a very heartening month for us. And we have been part of this journey together. We have had multiple rounds of discussions since last 1 year and few months. So IIBX has come a long way since then. A lot of efforts have gone in place. I mean, and it's not only us at IIBX. It's the whole financial ecosystem at GIFT IFSC, led by our regulator IFSCA, our depository, vault managers, the customs, and not. I'm always indebted to also DGFT, CBIC, and Commerce, and all of them actually come together because there is a goal that India must have an international bullion exchange where at some point of time we become a major price influencer of gold and silver. So in view of that, the only thing which was missing in our front was the launch of the ICE gate. So in the month of May, we got our ICE gate, and though it took some time for the teething troubles to be over, and I thank all the jewelers who stood by us during that time where sometimes they had to face the delays, and I apologize for that. But I think now everything is well sorted. And through your Moneycontrol portal, I also want to tell everyone, though many people have already started taking advantages of that IIBX, which I say is your exchange, which is the exchange of the Indian industry, has become the first exchange globally, and I'm very proud to say that, where our regulator IFSCA has approved every 30-minute settlement of the bullion depository receipt. So what is the meaning of that? That means if you trade with us at 10:25, at 10:30, that is within 5 minutes, you get your bullion depository receipt settled and credited to your demat account. And then you are free to pay the custom duty and do the custom clearance process and take the gold out. And this has been the endeavor, Manisha ji, because we realized that this exchange will flourish only when we can ensure that there is a quick turnaround of the gold for both the sellers and buyers.
Totally.
And
And not just that, I mean, you also are getting into gold futures now, and this is something that I remember we had spoken about earlier as well. And you know, Mr. Gautam, I have been talking to various industry participants onto this one since we last spoke about that, and most of them tell me that this is going to be a great one. They also believe that a major chunk of what's happening in Indian exchanges perhaps could get shifted to GIFT City as well. I mean, I know that might perhaps take some time, but do tell us about the mock trading, the participation, the feedback that you're getting in, and when are we expecting to see that being launched?
I'll answer this in a little different way, Manisha ji.
Okay.
So the mantra of our regulator has been, and what the government has also been trying, is to onshore the offshore. So whatever gold hedging which happens in dollar terms outside India, so the objective is that dollar hedging that comes to GIFT IFSC. And another very important point here is that when Reserve Bank of India permitted that now the gold hedging can be done on the exchanges in IFSC, they made a very clear point. They said that all the resident entities other than individuals having exposure to gold price risk can hedge their gold price risk on exchanges in IFSC, which is IIBX is also now gearing up. So here, it opens up the market in a very big way for IIBX. For the import piece, there is a qualification which is there that you have to be a qualified jeweler. Now, for this piece, in our understanding, and we will come up with all the details when we are ready, because we are having our final rounds of discussion with the regulator. So now it's a very wide market will be opened up. Who will be able to? So all the doré players and all, and even the big corporate houses, those who have jewelry showrooms across India, they have been talking to us that they would like to also hedge gold in dollar terms. So that is one thing. And next is, what you mentioned about the mock trading. So yes, from 3rd October, we issued a circular that we have started the mock trading in gold futures. Post the IT implementation of our gold technology platform. So now we are ready, but this requires testing. So we have our vendor has told us to have at least 45 days of mock testing, and we also continuously have interaction with the market so that whatever improvements are required will bring into the product level itself.
All right. So 45 days of testing. So we do believe that before we hit Christmas, perhaps we might see some more statement coming in on this one. Mr. Gautam, also, I remember from our previous conversations that you did see that gold is started, silver is next, copper perhaps the third one. Are we following that track well?
Manisha ji, okay. Yes, okay. So let me put it this way. Yes. As you know, our regulator has a department called Metals and Commodities. So they look at all the pieces. So obviously, bullion is the start, and I believe the objective would be certainly that if India, which is growing, it has to become a 5 trillion economy, it has to become the third largest economy. Then obviously, and also we are growing in population. We are the youngest economy in the terms of manpower and the median age of the population. Then the consumption story will always continue, and consumption story would also involve not only the bullion, the precious metals, but also other metals. And the idea is, and as I mentioned to you, onshore the offshore. So whatever hedging which is right now permitted to be done on offshore OTC market or offshore exchanges can at GIFT IFSC we can have on our exchanges where all metals, base metals, and all such hedgings are also permitted, so that India emerges as a major price influencer because it is also a very large consumer of not only the precious metal bullion but also other commodities. So that is the objective, and I'm sure you will hear more from the regulator on this space, and we'll certainly touch base when we have further information to share.
Oh, absolutely, Mr. Gautam. I have known you for many, many years now, and I know you as a person who is at it, patiently and passionately, and ensuring that what we talk about is being delivered as well. So many congratulations for all of those feats that have already been achieved and what you've spoken about, and we'll of course keep an eye on that one as well. Thank you so much for taking time out for Money Control today. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Manisha.